kind of thought that this would be in a bigger box. Hi, Kenji here, and today we are going to be unboxing the LED head for the eVolv 200. Now, this is something that I didn't even know existed until Black Friday rolled around, and I saw this pop up on Adorama for $14. And for $14, I really couldn't say no, considering I spend more than that on lunch many times. So, what these are heads that go onto these guys. These are LED flashes that are basically Godox AD200s. That's A-D as in dog, 200s. And they are rebranded by Adorama, and they call it, They call it Flashpoint. And basically, what I heard was that if you were to buy Godox lights, the best thing to do is to buy them from Adorama and actually get the Flashpoint versions of it. And the reason why is because if something goes wrong, then it's a lot easier to get support from Adorama than it is to get direct support from Godox. And they're literally the same light, so you're basically getting better support for the same light for the same cost. So I got these last year, also on Black Friday, because they had a really great deal. I want to say I spent somewhere around, I think, $450, and I got two of these guys in a pack, in a kit that came with barn doors, also came with the bare bulb head. And these guys are, here are 200 watt second lights. So they're about 3 times more powerful than normal speed lights. And they aren't really too much bigger than speed lights are, but they do have like a lot of really great things about them. Things like that they have like the 1/4 inch threads over here, so you can screw them directly onto light stands. And they actually have one on this side and one on the bottom as well. And they fit into a lot of different mounts for like Bowens mounts and things like that. So you can end up actually putting full light modifiers on them. But when I bought these, the only accessories that I knew about were basically the regular Fresnel head and also the bare bulb head, and the kit came with both of them. And also like it came with like the barn doors with the grid with some gels and things like that. So like it was a really nice kit, and I really liked it a lot. But these are of course strobes, so you can't do any sort of videography or things like that with it. So I never really thought about using it for that sort of purpose. Now the thing is that when I saw these things pop up, I was really excited because I started to get more into filming video, and I'm starting to use more constant lights. So for $14, I decided to pick these guys up, and I did it on my own dime. I'm not being sponsored by Adorama or Flashpoint or anything. So I picked these up out of my own pocket, and I just wanted to see how good they are, and I thought I would share my thoughts with you. Now, of course, I haven't unboxed these yet, so I have no idea what's inside here and how good the quality is. But I will do a full review of them later. But I want to show you what's inside these boxes. Now, considering the size of these boxes, this could be the shortest unboxing ever. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these off to the side. All right, so let's go ahead and open this guy up. Now, this box is just a very standard box. It looks like something that they could just stick inside of a kit. So maybe that's why this box is so small. And there isn't any more packaging, is because this was actually supposed to go into a kit. So I don't know. But anyway, here we go. Let's see what's inside here. All right. As usual, you got the gel packets to keep everything nice and dry. And literally, okay, I thought there would be some sort of like instruction manual or something, but nope. Literally just the light and a little drying packet inside there. That is it, nothing else. So that's I guess it's a little disappointing, but you know what? Less waste. Really can't be too upset about less waste. So once again, here's the other one, and empty box. All right, so let's put these little silicone gel packs away. And these guys here, I'm gonna put them off to the side. All right, so here we are. These are the LED heads that go onto these flashes over here. Now, I definitely like these flashes because they are so versatile regarding having the Fresnel head or having the bare bulb head. And I guess now we have these LED heads on here. So I like that these actually do have that sort of versatility. So if I were to put one of these onto this light, what I would first do is I would first remove this Fresnel head. So there's a little button right here. I'm gonna show this to the above camera as well. There's a button right here, and you just pull this button back, and then you just pop this thing off in this direction, and that's it. So this is the normal Fresnel head, and this LED head is, I guess, theoretically supposed to go right on there. So here we go. Gonna take this, and there's only one way for it to go on. There's a little lip over here, and it kind of fits over here. So you basically put it on. I'm gonna try to show this to the above camera. So you basically fit it inside here, and just is offset just a little bit, and then you basically just pull it until it snaps closed. So there you go. Fits on there pretty nicely, and let's go power this guy on. Nothing. Oh, it says LED. Okay, so, oh, interesting. Okay, so right on the back over here. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me go and pop. Well, actually, since I have two, I can do it this way. So let's go ahead and turn this guy on. So this has the normal Fresnel head on here. And on the back over here, you can basically see, sorry, I got a little dinged up over here, you know, constant use and stuff. But on the back over here, you can have different groups. You can have A, B, C, D, or E. There's 5 different groups you can put this flash into, and you can have various powers from 1/1 over to I think 1/28. Sorry, 1/128. So that's basically how this works. Is that this display shows you the power that you can use. Now, when I turned the one on with the LED on here, I kind of expected the LEDs to immediately turn on, but they didn't. And then when I looked on the back to see whether this thing was actually on, not battery and stuff like that, it turns out I did. And I'm gonna go ahead and show this to the front camera. So over here, it's actually showing me that the power level is 0. And also, it's interesting that it also is showing, I'm gonna show this a little bit closer. And so there's also the group, which is A, and it's also in channel 2. So that's actually kind of interesting that it looks like you can basically put this into different groups, and you could also have the different channels for the groups, so you don't, so you won't have any sort of conflicts with other people that are working in your area. So that's actually really interesting. And I did 0 research on this. I just basically pulled the trigger on this when I saw it on Black Friday, and I basically just waited for this to arrive. And so I have no idea how this works, but I would guess that you use this little dial over here, and this dial over here will allow you to turn on the light to various power levels. Now, let's go ahead and start turning this, and let's see how. Okay, I'm going to totally blow out the exposure if I do that. So I'm going to do it this way to the overhead light. So over here, you can basically see that I am turning this dial over here, and oh, I thought it would actually have more power levels, but it doesn't. It has, okay, that's interesting. So it has 0, and then I can turn it once to the right, and it goes up to 1. And now I can then turn it again, goes up to 2. Then I could turn it again, and it goes up to 3. Try to keep this centered if I can. It goes up to 3. Now if I turn it again, it goes back down to 0. So there's only 3 different power levels, which I find to be interesting. I thought that they would actually have a little bit more granularity for it. At least something like 10 different power levels. But only having 3 different power levels is, I don't know how I feel about that. Because I feel that it might go from being not powerful enough to too powerful really, really quick. But I guess we'll see what happens when I actually start using these things. So, but the 3 actually is not as bright as I thought it would be. Huh. Just trying to wave around the room over here, and I don't know. It's almost just like a flashlight, I would say. But I don't know. We will see what my full impressions are when I actually use these things. I am gonna probably tell you that I'm gonna turn this off and then put the other one on. I'm gonna probably tell you that for $14 for one of these things, you probably can't go wrong. I mean, if I can basically spend more money on lunch than I can on an LED head for a flash that I already own, I'm gonna probably say, yeah, just go for it, because it just helps complete the kit, you know? So anyway, if you have any specific questions or things that you want me to try out with this LED head, definitely feel free to drop me a question down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out this channel. And well, I guess I'm gonna probably start trying to use these things, and I'll let you know what my thoughts are. So until next time, take care.